Did you guys practice?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, if you did not practice, then, you know, I'm sorry, then attending classes alone won't help. You can hear me and see clearly, right? You can see the screen clearly, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Okay, let's get started now. We did till question number 5, right?
Yes, teacher.
We did question number 5, and I don't know how many parts we did. I don't remember. Does anybody remember?
I think so, teacher. No, I also don't remember.
7.
Oh, yeah. I completed question number 5, right, Javeria?
Yes, we did.
Yes, okay. Okay, okay. Let's move on to question number 7. For each of the following. Yes, we're doing question number 7. No, we did not do question number 7. We ran out of time. Okay, for each of the following figures, find the value of the unknown. So what property are we going to make use in this question? Looking at all these 4 figures, what can you say? What property are we making use of here? Yes, anybody? Yes, Javeria, do you know? Or anybody? Hanzala, Sabiha?
Yes, miss. In the part A, we are making 160. 360 on the whole.
Okay, I can hear you very faintly, but okay. Yeah, I think you are saying that the sum of degrees around the point is equals to 360. Right?
Yeah,
That
it's
property.
360. I'm saying that.
Yeah, that property. Please mute yourself. Please unmute yourself only when you want to reply. Otherwise, keep yourself muted. Okay. So as you can see in all these 4 parts, we can very well see that they have given us a point and the angles are around the point, right? In all these questions, you can see.
Yes, I can't hear you properly.
Around a point. So they must all add up to 360 because that's what we learned, that the space around a point is divided into 360 small parts, which are called angles. Okay, I hope we already discussed that and you guys already know it, right? So making use of that property, we are going to solve all of these questions. Let's just start with part A, which is very easy. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see the question? So this is 67, 52, 135, and then A. So we have to find the value of A.
Miss, we can't hear you.
Okay, so this is the point. Okay. And then we have angle 67, 52, 135, and then A. A is what we have to find out. So can anybody tell me the equation that we require to solve this question?
Yes, miss. First we have to add the 67. First we have to add the 67 plus 135 plus 50.
Did you raise your hand? Who is this? Did you raise your hand, Hanzala?
No, I didn't.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and answer. Yes.
Okay, so miss, yeah, we should add it. So after getting the answer, we should take it we should make it 360 minus the answer, and then we could take it. Then we could check how the answer comes, and like by dividing it.
Yes. Okay. So we will add all of them. We will add all of them, and then okay. Let me question for you. Okay, let me do this here. 67 plus.
You know, your voice is being low and up and low and up.
Yeah, because you know, when I'm writing, I am moving away from the laptop, and in order for me to speak clearly, my mouth has to be directly in front of the laptop. Okay, so 67 plus 52 plus 135
Plus A.
plus A is equal to 360, right? And so when we add all of these, what do we get? 67, 52, 135. Okay, so let's add them. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. So 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is it 254?
Yes, miss, it is 254.
Okay, and then this will go here. This 254 will go here because when we want to find the value of the variable, we have to isolate it, remember? So the sign here is positive and is getting added. So we will shift it to the other side of the equation where it will get subtracted, right? So what do we get? 360 minus 254.
Miss, we got 106. 106, miss.
Yes, 106 is the answer. Okay. Okay, then next question, part B. What will we do here? Tell me the equation. So these questions have two parts to them. One is to make an equation, to make use of the properties and come up with an equation. And second is to algebraically solve that equation. So these are the two main steps. So if you are weak in any one of them, you might get wrong answer. Okay, you might face difficulty. So let's see. Let's make an equation for this. What's the equation? Who is going to tell me the equation for part B? How to solve this? Yes, Sidra?
Can I?
5b plus 3b plus 4b equals to 360.
Yes, because the sum of all the angles is 360, right? So 5b plus 4b plus 3b is equal to 360. Can we add all of them? Are the variables common? Are the variables the same? Yes. Yes. So 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 12. 12b is equal to 360 and b is 360 divided by 12. Okay, what's the answer? 12. 3s are 36. 0, b is equal to 30.
The answer is 30.
Right, right. Now, part C. Part C. What's the equation? Who's going to tell me? Javeria?
Okay, so it will be 16c plus 4c plus 4c plus 90.
Right, right. Because again, the sum of all the angles around the point should add up to 360. So 16c plus 4c plus 90 plus 4c. Okay, let's do it. Here, 16c plus 4c
plus 90
plus 4c plus 90 is equal to 360. Okay, now who's going to help me solve this?
24c plus 90.
6.
Teacher, again?
Uswa, can you help me?
Yes.
Yes.
So first you will add all of this. First you will add 4c, 4c, and 16c, and you will get 24c.
Very good. 24c. Okay.
Plus 90.
Yes.
And
yes.
then equal to 360. And then you will write 4c is equal to 360 minus 90.
Okay. 24c is equal to 360 minus 90. And what will I get?
1 second.
Minus 90 will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
1 second. 270?
Yes, 270.
And then you will divide 270 with 24.
Yes.
You can get the answer in decimal form and in a mixed number. So the decimal form is 11.25.
Wait. Let's simplify it. Let's simplify it, okay? Because you're not allowed calculators, right? So let's simplify
Yes.
it. 3 8s are 24, 3 9s are 27, and then 0. So now these are manageable numbers. So let me divide 90 by 8.
Why not? It can be done by 2.
Oh, yeah. It can be further divided by 2. Okay, 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. 2 5s are 10. Okay, so we have even smaller numbers. But because the last digit is here 5 and this is even, so it is difficult for them to be cancelled anymore. Let me divide here. 45 divided by 4. 1s are 4. 5. 4 1s are 4.
11 whole 4 by
4 2s are 8. 4 5s are 20. Right? 11.25.
yes.
Is that the answer?
Yes, but in mixed number, I think you would get.
Yeah, okay. In mixed number, if you want to give it a mixed number, then 45 over 5, right? How do you convert this into mixed number?
What?
Who will tell me how to convert it into mixed number?
Again, over motion.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check if Uswa
One
can...
second, teacher. Just 1 second, I'm doing it.
Actually, I wanted you to do with me, but that's fine. There's an easy way. Yeah, okay, Sidra.
So the denominator will stay the same. So we'll write
Okay,
4.
the denominator will stay the same. Okay.
And then we're going to see how close can we get to 45. So 4 11s are 44. That's the closest we can get. So
Okay.
11 is the whole number. And then we're going to subtract 45 from 44. So we're going to get
44 from 45.
Sorry, 44 from 45, and we're going to get 1. So it's 11 whole number 1 over 4.
Did you see how I did?
Okay. So you first wrote the denominator same, and then you chose the closest number to 45, which is 4 11s are 44. And then you minus 11 multiplied by 44, which is 11 multiplied by 4, which is 44. And then you got 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Did you know this before?
Yes,
No.
we learned it in school.
No, I didn't.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. It's just the opposite of what you do when you convert the mixed number into improper fraction. See, what do? You multiply and then you add, right? You multiply and then you add. Right?
Yes.
So just do the opposite. Denominator stays the same. So you have to find out. So basically you are dividing this by 4. So you're doing the opposite of this. So you want to find out what is the closest you can get to this number in the table of this denominator. So 4 11s are 44. And then here we are adding. So you just subtract 45 minus 44. So, okay. So keeping the denominator the same helps. Okay. Okay. Now, next question. Next question is this. Okay, Umar Mohsen, you tell me the equation.
Teacher, me?
Yes, beta, yes.
Okay, teacher, for part C or for part D?
Part D, beta, part D.
Okay. Part D, the equation will be, the equation will be 7D for 60 plus 139 plus 5D.
Okay, so you're adding all of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we will add them. Yes, you're doing the right thing. So 7D plus 23. Okay, plus 6D plus 139 plus 5D should give you 360. 7D plus 23 plus 6D plus 139 plus 5D is equal to 360.
always double check that you have included all the terms, because sometimes we tend to forget.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We can easily remove the brackets because all we are doing is add. We know
Yes,
brackets are,
teacher.
yeah, brackets are important when there are different operations. Okay, but here there's only one operation, which is addition. So it doesn't matter, okay? So I'm opening all the brackets and let's write down all the D's together. Okay, now what should be the next step?
Now, teacher, now here, teacher, now we have to write them 70 plus 60 plus 5D plus 23 plus 139.
Yes. So
now we will add first the numbers with the variable 7 plus 70 plus 60 70 plus 60 is 13, then 13 plus 5 is 18, so it's 18D.
18D plus 23.
And then plus 23 9,
10, 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 162. 162.
teacher, it's 162.
Right. Okay. Now,
Teacher, teacher, we will take a 162 to the other side. 360 minus 162. Then we will minus 360 minus 162. It will be
9 and 2 minus 1 is 1. 8, 9, 10, 16, yeah, 198.
It will be 198. Then there's 18D. So then we will put it. Then we will put it to the 18 to the other side. Now,
can we cancel by some number?
what, teacher?
Can we cancel this fraction and simplify it by some number?
Yes, teacher, we can simplify it by 2. This fraction we can simplify.
Yeah, okay. And also by 3. How? Because 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. And then this is 18. 9 plus 1, 10 plus 8, 18. So let's do it by 3. 3, 6, 18.
And teacher?
Right? So we have 66 divided by 6.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, I think your mic is covered because your voice is low.
Because actually my mic is not covered, but the thing is that, you know, my working place is a little away from the laptop. So when I'm writing, I'm trying my best. My working place is far from the laptop. Okay. So is it better?
Yes, it's better.
Yes, teacher. And now, teacher, 66 divided by 6, it's 11.
Yes. So D is equal to 11. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So
D is equal to 11.
Okay, so this question is done. Okay, let's move on to question number 9. Okay, 9 again is the same thing. You have a point and then there are angles around a point and they all should add up to 360, right? But then we can see that these two angles are not given, this and this. So either we find the values of these angles or we use the property, or maybe the combination of both, that and then we can also use the property that the sum of angles on a straight line add up to 180 degree, right? So what are those angles called which lie on a straight line and add up to 180? These angles are called what?
Supplementary.
Complementary angles.
No, beta, not
Supplementary.
Supplementary.
Yeah, supplementary and there's another line.
Straight lines.
Yeah, lying on a straight line and sharing arm. Remember, sharing a vertex. These angles are called? Sorry?
Angle point.
No, beta, adjacent. Adjacent angles, okay? These are adjacent angles because they are lying on a straight line and they are sharing arms with each other and they have the same vertex, okay? And okay, so let's see now. We cannot add all of them up because these two angles are missing. Until and unless we don't know these angles, we cannot use the property that all the angles, we cannot have an equation equal to 360. Okay, so we will use the property of straight line. Okay, another thing, while you make equation, make sure that you don't have more than one variable in a question, in an equation. You cannot have more than one variable in an equation. Equation should have only one variable, okay? So now we have to come up with an equation that gives us only one variable. Let's see. Now this is AB is a straight line. CD is a straight line. These are the two straight lines. So if these two are straight lines, then we know that this angle is vertically opposite to this angle. Remember, we did vertically opposite angles?
Yes.
This angle must be vertically opposite to this angle. Now, okay, are these angles vertically opposite to this?
Yes.
Yes, they are, right? And the vertically opposite angles are, what's the property?
Equal.
They are equal. They are equal, right? Exactly. And to be for the angles to be vertically opposite, what's the condition? That both the lines should be absolutely straight. So yes, they are fulfilling that condition. AB is a straight line, CD is a straight line. See, AOB and COD are straight lines. COD and AOB are straight lines. So yes, these two are vertically opposite angles. So we can come up with an equation saying that 40 plus 30 plus A is equal to 170. And then we can solve for the value of A, right? Can we do that?
Yes.
40 plus 30 plus A is equal to 170. Is there anybody who has any confusion and wants to ask?
No, miss.
Okay, so let's see who has not participated. Sabiha. Yes, Sabiha. Yes.
First, we'll add 14 and 30, which will equal to 70. 70 plus A equals 117. Then A equals 117 minus 70, which equals to
47.
10, 11. Yes. A is equal to?
with 47.
Yes.
That's the answer.
So A is 47. That's it. Yeah, we solved it, okay, without even knowing these two angles, without even finding these angles. But there are other ways of doing this question, by the way. There are other ways as well. Okay, we can take this, this thing as a straight line. We can find this angle out. If we know this angle, then we know this angle. And so again, we can take the sum of these angles on a straight line and then we can find A out. But that has more steps. But anyway, okay, let's move on to B. This again seems to be pretty easy. Okay, let's see. Tell me the equation. Which equation can we use? Now make use of all the properties that we have studied so far. So can we use the property that the angles around the point equal to 360? Can we use that property? No, because there are two variables. We cannot have two variables in the same equation. Okay, so we need to come up with an equation that has only one variable. So if we use this, 3b plus c is equal to 180. Again, there are two variables, b and c. And how will we find that out? So can we use this?
Yes.
Yes.
They are vertical opposites. 7b and c.
Yes, that also is an equation, but that will also give us two variables. I mean, you write down 7b is equal to c. How will you solve this? How will you solve this?
We'll first do 7. We'll
Miss
first do 7b.
Miss 7.
We'll
We
first,
will first do.
Yeah,
we'll first find out
yes.
c.
Yeah, we can do another thing. We can do something. Yeah, there are many ways of doing this. There are many ways of doing this. One way is that if C is equal to 7b, we can replace, we can substitute. Okay.
We can substitute the value of c, and instead of c, we can write 7b.
Okay.
Instead of c, we replace c by 7b because we know that c is equal to 7b. And these two are also vertically opposite. So if this is 3b, this also must be 3b. Okay. And now we have only one variable, right? B, 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 B. So now we can add them up equal to 360. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, that is one way of doing it. Another way, easier way, I mean, it's up to you. 7b plus 3b can be equal to 180. So let's write down the equations. Okay, either we can do it this way, 7b plus 7b plus 3b plus 3b is equal to 360. Okay, this is one equation. Or we can say 7b plus 3b is equal to 180. That is another way. And yeah, so both these equations are going to give you the same answer. Okay, whichever way you want to do. This one is easier, right? 10b is equal to 180. Divide both by 10. 0, 0 cancel. B is equal to 18.
And 18 sevens are 126, and that's our answer.
Yeah, so B is equal to 18. Okay, you just have to find the values of A and B. Okay. In the question, they said find the value of the unknown. They said find the value of the unknown. So just find the value of the variables. Okay, now if you want to find out the value of C, yes. Oh, Javiya, you were talking about C?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That if we find out 7b, if you multiply it, we'll all, because they're vertical opposites, so they will have the same answer. So 7.
Right, so 7, yeah, so now we can substitute this value here. 7 multiplied by 18 is equal to C. Right, so multiply 18 by 7.
126?
Yes. 7 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 126 is C. Okay. Is there any question? Is there any confusion?
No.
Okay. Let's move on to question number 12A. Are these easy now? They are easy, right? Now, given that AOB and COD are straight lines, find the values of the unknowns in each of the following. So again, the same thing. So are these vertically opposite? Yes, they are vertically opposite. Okay. So come up with an equation that has only one variable. So can we say that if this is 7A, this is also 7A?
Yes, that they both are 7a because they are vertical opposites.
Right. So, so how can we find out? Give me equations for A or B, either one. And I want other participants to participate. Omar Mohsen, yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, beta. Can you come up with an equation?
Teacher, we can write 7a plus 103 degree.
Yes. 7a plus 103 is equal to? Seven a plus 103 is on a straight line, right?
Yes,
So
teacher.
yeah, so they should add up to
180.
Omar.
Yes.
Yes, beta, you're not answering me.
Okay, teacher. So here 180. Now, teacher, in this we have to do, teacher, we have to take 103 to the other side. So 7a is equal to 180 minus 103.
Right. What's the answer?
Teacher, it's 77. So 7a. So teacher, then 77 divided by a. 77 divided by 7 is 11. So the answer is a is equal to 11.
Right. Okay. Okay, now what about B? What about B? Now we know the value of A, right? So we can easily substitute the value of A, or we can just say that 2B plus 13 is equal to 103. That's very easy, straightforward. Right? Because they are vertically opposite. Sabiha?
Yes, teacher.
Sabiha?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, beta. Can you please help me with the value of B? So what equation should I use?
We can use 2b plus 13 equal to 103.
Very good. Yes. Okay, next step would be
2b equals 103 minus 13. And the answer is 90.
103 minus 30 is 0. Yes. Yes, 90.
90 divided by 2, we can simplify, and the answer will be 45.
Right, right. Okay, so that's that. Now let's do this part C real quick. This is also easy. Okay, how, any ideas? How can we do this? So one thing is for, yes?
Maybe we can, because 7f plus 5 and 2f plus 35 are vertical opposites. Maybe we can consider them. And 5g plus 18 and the unknown angle are also vertical opposites. So we can also calculate them because they're on a because they're also on a straight line.
Okay, so can you please help us with the 5g plus 18 method with that equation? How will we use that?
It would be 5g plus 18 plus 5g plus 18.
Okay, is equal to?
360.
So you are just adding, or you are adding all of them? Are you adding all? Are you adding all of them, or are you just only adding the vertically opposites?
Only adding the vertically opposites.
You don't add the vertically opposites. Vertically opposites are equal to each other. So what you are saying is that this is also 5g plus 18. So, okay, so how will this help us in calculation?
Miss, I can't hear you.
How will this help us in calculation? See, if you write this way, 5g plus 18 is equal to 5g plus 18. Will this help us in finding the value of g? Go ahead, solve it. Go ahead, solve it, and you'll see.
wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. Okay. So though this is true that the vertically opposite angles are equal, but this does not help us. Okay. So we will use, so remember the equation should have only one variable. Also, there should be different algebraic expressions on either side of the equal to sign. If you have exactly identical algebraic expressions, like of course, 1 is equal to 1. But that doesn't help us in finding out the value of the variable, right? So this is more feasible. This makes more sense because they have the same, both the expressions have the same variable, which is f, and the equations are different. They are different, but they are equal to each other. So let's see. 7f.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Can we do that? We first find out f by doing a 7f plus 5 and 2f plus 35, and then how to find g. We can 7f and 7f plus 5 and 5g plus 18 are both on a straight line, so we can do 7f plus 5 plus 5g plus 18 or equals to 180, because we would have the value of f.
So you want me to solve these two first?
No, teacher, first 7f plus 5 and 2f plus 35 then.
Yes. So this will help us in finding the value of f, right? This equation. After we have the value of f, then it's easier to find the value of 5g, because we can make this equal to 180 or even this equal to 180. Both will give you the same answer. Either you can add these two angles, these will add up to 180, or you can add up these two angles and they will give you 180. And yes, as Javeria just said, that because this angle is vertically opposite, so this also must be equal to 5g plus 18. So you can, add these two as well, which is the same thing as adding these two, right? So let's find out the value of f first. So what is the first step in solving an algebraic equation when you are faced with such situation? The variables should be on one side of the equation. See here, the variable are on the two sides of the equation. So we will first bring the variable on one side of the equation, and then we will isolate the variable. Okay. So what should be the first step, Sabiha?
7f, we take 2f to the other side, so 7f minus 2f, and 5 to the other side equals to 35 minus 5.
Very good. Very good.
After that, the answer would be 5f equals to 30.
Very good.
Then 5 equals to 30 divided by 5, and the answer would equal to 6.
Right. Okay, so f is 6. Now let's use this to find out the value of g. Okay, so which equation do you want? This or this? 7f plus 5 plus 5g plus 18, or 5g plus 18 plus 2f plus 35? Which equation do you guys? Yeah, anybody of you can answer. Hanzala?
I think it could be 25 plus 35, because then doing 2 multiply 30 would be a little more easier.
Okay. 2f plus 35 plus 5g plus 18 is equal to? Is equal to?
What?
180. Right? Yes, 180. Now, what should be the next step? The g, so we will substitute this. We cannot have two variables in an equation, okay? So we will substitute the value of f to get rid of the f, okay? So 2 multiplied by 6 plus 35 plus 5G plus 18 is equal to 180. 2 6 are
12.
12 plus 35 plus 5G plus 18 is equal to 180. Let's add all these together. 8, 9, 10, 5, 15, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5G plus 65 is equal to 180. And 5G is 180 minus 65. Okay, 180 minus 65 is 7 minus 6 is 115.
115.
Yes. Are you guys checking the answers on the back?
I can hardly hear you, teacher.
Can others also, are others also facing the same problem?
No, miss, I can hear you. Like sometimes your voice is cutting, but it is okay.
Teacher, your voice was a little low, but then it increased.
Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to exercise B. Okay. Now exercise B is about parallel lines. Okay. Who will tell me what parallel lines are?
Parallel lines are two lines that are the same.
That and do not intersect each other.
Yeah, they do not intersect together.
Right. So parallel lines are two lines which are moving in the same direction, and they never ever intersect each other. For example, even if there are two lines, but they are apart from each other, let me show you. If, for example, can I have a ruler? So if I have two lines, okay, and one of them is slightly tilted, not too much, but slightly, only slightly. So much so that they look parallel almost, but they're not. Slightly tilted, they look parallel. You know, what happens is that if you continue them infinitely, if you continue them, if you extend them, if you have a big paper and you continue them, a point will come where they will intersect. They will cross each other. Parallel lines are those, the distance between them stays constant no matter what. Okay, so even if you keep extending them infinitely, like infinitely means forever and ever, you keep extending them, the distance between them stays constant. That's what parallel lines are. So if, for example, this is 3.6 centimeters, if the distance is 3.6, it will stay 3.6, but these two lines are not parallel. I made them a little tilted. So can you see the distance increased here? Though they might look parallel from far away, but the other one is a little tilted, so they cannot be parallel. They are not parallel. Can you see the distance is increasing? Okay, the distance between them is increasing. Are you with me? So
yes,
yeah, parallel lines are represented by arrows, single or double arrowheads. Okay, like this. So these were not parallel lines. So like, for example, like this or like this. Okay, or double arrowheads. These are called parallel lines. Okay, what is a transversal? What is a transversal? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what a transversal is?
No idea.
No, teacher, I don't know.
Beta,
First
have
time
you
hearing
guys?
that word.
Never heard of it.
Okay, have you guys done these exercises in the school?
Oh, miss, this
Yes, miss.
No. Teacher, we haven't done these exercises. I just started learning them in my school.
Miss,
I have done with them.
we will do 10B in from April 11 to April 15.
Oh, so you guys haven't reached?
Not yet.
No, miss, I have done it. I am on, like, I am on exercise 13 now.
Okay, so then you should know the transversal definition. What is it?
But miss, I don't remember it. Because our sir doesn't do education.
Okay, just a question. In your school, do you guys go through these key terms and vocabulary? Do you do them?
No,
Teacher,
we just
first they explain us what are they, and then they explain us how to solve the equations and the questions.
Yes.
Okay, so because I have noticed that whenever I ask you guys the definitions, you don't know. Do you guys do these pages?
No, miss, we don't. We just go to the questions and do the sum of the questions, and then it finishes.
My teacher does this practice now and exercises.
Yeah, look at this.
My sir doesn't do this.
Okay. So transversal, here is transversal. Can you see?
Yes, miss.
Transversal is here. On page 244 in your book, transversal is a line that cuts two parallel lines. That's called a transversal. So if you have line AB, which is parallel to line CD, and they are parallel, how do we know? Because of the arrowheads. Okay. And then there's a single line which is cutting both of them. So this is called a transversal. So you will say the transversal is a line that cuts two parallel lines. Here, a line that cuts any two lines is called a transversal. Okay, because only with transversal, you can understand the concepts of corresponding angles, alternate angles, interior angles. Now, what are they? Corresponding angles. So let me use the diagram, this diagram for explanation. Okay, now angle A and angle W. Let me use the pencil. Angle A and angle W are corresponding angles. What do we mean by that? Meaning that they are on the same side of the, you can say that they are on the same side when the transversal cuts the two parallel lines. So both of them are at the top of the parallel lines with the same transversal. They are angles made by each of these parallel lines with the transversal and on the same side. So A and W are corresponding angles. Now what other pair is corresponding?
Miss, C and Y.
Yes, very good. C and Y are also corresponding. Good job. Yes. Because they are on the same side and they are on the same side between the parallel and the transversal. Any other pair which is corresponding?
B and X.
Very good job. Good job. Good job. V and X. And any other pair?
D and Z.
Very good. Good job. Okay. D and Z. Yes. So C and Y, D and Z, A and W, B and X, right? Okay. Now, let's do alternate angles. Now, alternate angles, for example, angle D and angle X. Now, they're on the opposite sides of the transversal. Alternate angles are on the opposite side of the transversal. They are opposite in respect to the transversal as well. They're on the let me see. They're on the opposite sides of the transversal. Can you see? They're on the opposite sides of the transversal, and they are also on the opposite side of the parallel line. Like D is below the parallel line, whereas Y is above the parallel line. So they are opposite in terms of transversal, as well as in terms of these parallel lines. They are also equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Give me another pair of angles which are alternate.
B and I'm sorry,
A
C
and
and
Y.
W.
No,
A and
not
Y.
okay.
C and
Wait. Let me verify if A and Y are alternate. So this is transversal. They are opposite, right? And they are also opposite to. Yes, okay. A and Y are alternate. Yes.
B and Z.
W.
B and Z.
B and Z. Yes, okay. B and Z.
C and W.
C and W. Very good job. C and W. Yes. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Y. Let me verify. D and X. Okay, good job. C and W. Okay. Then A and Y. Very good. And then B and Z. Yes. Yes, I think these are the ones. Okay. Now let's do the interior angles. Interior angles are, again, for interior angles, we need two parallel lines and a transversal. And they are on the inner side. Both of them are on the inner side, and they are also between the parallel line and the transversal, but they, both of them are on the facing each other. Or you can say that they are facing each other. Think of this as part of a parallelogram. Think of it as the part of the parallelogram. So you can say that these are the two corners of the parallelogram, the interior angles. Now the property is that the interior angles are supplementary. What does that mean?
They equal to 180.
Yes, interior angles add up to 180. They are supplementary. Javeria, do you get confused between complementary and supplementary?
Sometimes.
I can feel it.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, so come up with something, come up a mnemonic or something. Complementary, supplementary. Yeah, you know what? I came up with an idea. This S is very much similar to 8, right? Very much similar to 8. So you can remember it this way. Supplementary equal to 180. It has 8. You know, when I get confused, I come up with things like that. So maybe it will help you.
The complementary is very close to 9.
Yeah, it's okay. So the other one is complementary. So the other one is 90, right? So yeah, just a little help here and there. So, okay, corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles are equal, and interior angles are supplementary. So remember this, okay? Let's do one exercise. Let's do this practice now. So you guys are doing this for the first time with me?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Let's see. List down one pair of equal corresponding angles. What was corresponding? On the same side. On the same side, right? Let me remind you a little. Corresponding was like A and W. They were corresponding. So on the same side, okay? One pair of equal corresponding angles. So which angles do you think are corresponding here?
Okay,
let's let others participate as well. Hanzala.
Yes, miss.
Yes, beta. Can you please tell me a few pairs of corresponding angles? Start from the left side. Left. Extreme left. Start from extreme left.
Oh, okay, miss. Miss, like this. Wait. What are you saying? Can you say again?
Pair of corresponding angles.
Okay, Miss, this A and B.
No, beta, A and B are adjacent. They are not corresponding, alternate, or interior. They are not. No. You didn't understand? Corresponding?
No, Miss, not a little. Yes, a little bit.
Miss, may I tell?
Yes, Abiha.
A corresponding angle, it can be C and I. I mean E and I, sorry. It's over there, E and I. It looks like C.
Yes, E and I. Yes, yes.
Sorry, teacher. Like C, so that's why I said E and I.
Yes, yes. Yes, E and I. Okay, any other pair?
Miss, can I tell?
Zor se bolo, zor se bolo.
F
Yes,
and J.
F and J. Sidra is
F
saying
and
F and
J.
J.
G and H.
So E and I, F and J. Okay, and what other, Javeria?
G and H.
No, G and H are adjacent.
Miss A and M. Miss A and M at this side. A
G
and
and
M.
K.
Very good.
G and
Yes,
K.
A and M. Yes, A and M.
Miss
B
B
and
and N. B and N.
H and L.
B and N.
E and N?
B.
No, B and N.
Yes, very good. B and N. Very good.
G and K.
Miss C and
G
O
and
also.
K. Yes.
C and O also. C and O.
C and O?
C.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, C and O. Very good.
Miss, and D and P also. D and P.
Very good.
And
D
H and L.
Very
H and
good.
L.
Yes, H and L. Very good job. Yes, Hanzala.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, beta, corresponding angles are on the same side. Okay, are on the same side and they are between the parallel and the transversal. Okay, so if one angle is, you know, like at the top of the parallel line, then the other will also be at the top of the parallel line. If one is below the parallel line, the other corresponding angle will also be below the parallel line. Okay, and these angles are between the parallel line and the transversal.
Yes, Miss,
Okay.
I understand now, and I have answered you 2-3 times.
Okay, very good, good job. Because I feel bad that you know, if a student does not understand what I'm trying to explain. Okay, now let's do alternate angles. Okay, let me
May I
erase.
say?
Miss, may I?
Yes.
Miss, may
Okay,
I say?
Sabiha. Okay, Sabiha, you first. Alternate angles. Let's do alternate angles. Start from here. Let's start from the left.
And N.
So sorry.
H and N. F and P.
Wait. H and N. No.
Miss, can I?
No. Let Sabiha try. So see, remember, alternate angles should be on the opposite side of the same transversal. Okay, Sabiha, please turn your camera off, please.
H and J.
Yes, good job. H and J. Okay, H and J. Very good. Yes, now Javeria, your turn.
F and L.
H and J. F. Yes.
And L.
F and L. Yes, F and L. Okay.
C and N. C and N.
E.
Okay, let's finish these first. Let's complete this first. Okay. So what is the alternate for E?
K. E and K.
E and K. Good job, Javeria. Yes. And what is the alternate for I?
G and I.
Very
and
good.
J.
Yes. G and I. Okay. Now let's do this.
Miss, it is D and P. D and P.
B.
He said B and
B
B
and
and N. B
Yes.
and N. O
Yes, B and M. B and M. Remember, the alternate angles will be on the opposite side of the same transversal. So B and M are alternate. Okay.
K
O and
and
A. O and A.
O and A. Yes. A and O. Yes. Okay.
C and P. C and P.
C and P. Yes. C and P.
D
Okay.
and N.
N and D.
Yes.
N and D.
Yes. D and N. Okay. Very good job. Okay. Now interior angles. Now interior angles.
E,
Okay.
E and I, E and L, E and I, E and I.
Beta, interior angles are facing each other. Okay.
H and A and I.
C
Yeah.
and
You can
D
look
and
at
M.
you can look at it two ways, either facing each other, okay, around the same transversal, or you can imagine a parallelogram and they will be the two corners of the parallelogram. So
G
H
and
and
J.
I,
G and J.
very
Yes,
good. G and J, yes.
And the
G and
C
J.
and N. C and N.
C and N, very good. Yes, C and N.
D and
H
M.
I.
D and M.
Yes, D and M. Right, right. Do we have any more?
Yes, L and O.
L and O. But you know what? Remember, these two lines should be parallel. But they are not parallel, are they?
No,
Yeah,
no.
so so that means they cannot be interior angles, because for interior angles, remember, the transversal should be cutting two parallel lines. So you are thinking that this is the transversal, but these two are not parallel. Can you see?
They will intersect at one point.
Teacher,
Yeah,
can I
so
tell one?
yes, so therefore L and O are not interior, and are E and H, E and B interior?
No.
No, no, no. So that's it. So we have only 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. We have 4 pairs of interior angles. And interior angles are what? They are?
They are supplementary.
They're
They are
supplementary angles.
supplementary is meaning adding up to
180 degrees.
180 degree. Yes, Javeria, you won't confuse now, right? Inshallah.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay, so angle C is equal to angle G. Explain your answer. Where is angle C and where is angle G? Angle C and angle G. Huh? How are they equal?
No, they're saying are they equal?
Is angle C is equal to angle G? Explain your answer.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because
No,
you know why? Because you think they're corresponding, but they are not, because these two lines are not parallel. This is a transversal for them, for angle G and C, but these two lines are not parallel. Therefore, they cannot be equal. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, we are out of time. I could not start 13B with you guys because you know this was very important to recognize the corresponding alternate and interior angles, because all the questions will be based on this concept. So if this concept is strong, the questions will be easy. Okay, so inshallah, a day after tomorrow, I will continue with 13B, and inshallah, we will finish off this chapter. Okay, is there any question?
teacher,
Yes?
the time on Tuesday, the time, what can the time be? You say day after tomorrow.
Same time, 6:45.